Hi, my name is Ingrid Rodriguez, and I am a somatic practitioner in core energetics, and I have a practice called Embodied Quest. And I want to talk to you today about group work, something I feel very passionate about. And so first I want to dispel the myths that are out there about group work and how they're often portrayed on television as being sort of this pathetic group of people that are whining about their problems. And this work looks completely different from that. So don't believe what you see about group work. This is completely different. I want to tell you a little bit about, my experience in groups to sort of like maybe highlight my points here that I'm wanting to make. So, when I started the program at Core Energetics, I wasn't aware of it at the time, but I was very fearful of people, and especially people in groups, because of the history that I have. And so being in a group was very challenging for me. It brought up all of my issues around belonging and not belonging. It brought up my fears about being watched, looked at, and criticized and judged. And there were people in the room to whom I had transference. There were people in the room that I felt sort of a sisterhood towards. Or there were people in the room that reminded me of my parents. And those experiences provided profound opportunities for me to go right into the work that I needed to do. So the dynamics, the fears, the patterns of behavior that I had in my life were being challenged right in the moment in the group. And so that is the magic of group work, is that there's an opportunity to recreate experiences and go right in and release whatever emotions are coming up. There's opportunity to heal through the release experience. And, if there isn't a release or, anything sort of dramatic like that, it's really an opportunity to look, to become aware of, oh, I'm feeling this right now because of this person in the room, or I'm noticing that I'm becoming really nervous, or I'm noticing that it's really challenging for me to be here. So it's like, it's really alive, it's really rich, and the thing about it is that it's also really safe. My highest intention is to make it a really safe container. And what I mean by safe is that people feel free to express all of their energy, and whatever they bring is gonna be worked with and held and processed, and so that everybody can bring their voice into the room. So that's the magic of group work for me. It's a way to practice intimacy, right? Because in those difficult conversations, or in those, in the opportunities to express what you're feeling from moment to moment, there is the opportunity to, experience vulnerability and have it received. And that is intimacy. That is emotional intimacy at work. So that's the most exciting part of group work. So all you really need is the willingness to feel, the willingness to experience whatever's coming up for you in the room, and to bring it forward. So that is why I'm so passionate about the group. Is whatever energy there is in individual therapy, it is accentuated by the number of people in the room, right? So I say that the group work, the growth that you get from group work is exponential, right? Because it's multiplied by all the people who are in the room. So even if you don't stand up and do work, somebody else might stand up and and talk about their relationship with a parent or someone at work, and it might resonate with you. And by the mere fact that you also share that experience and watch them do work, you do work as well. You become aware of something that is also alive in you, and it sort of points you in the direction of the work that you may need to do, or it might resolve it right there in the room, in the moment. So I can't say enough about group work. I don't think that I would have experienced the level and the depth of growth that I have without my beautiful group of 20 amazing people over the last 4 years. I think it might have taken me 20 years or more of individual therapy to do what I did in 4 years. So I hope that this video excites you and at least gets you curious about exploring group work. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned.